Hello. Hello, hello. I just keep doing that. I don't know why I do that exact fucking intro every time. Probably because I'm unoriginal. Anyways. Oh shit, I forgot to... Oops. I forgot to get that part set up in the stream. There we go. Oh god, I have my fucking oh god. I had the fucking... God damn it. I didn't realize that my fucking... Like on my phone that I had my stream on, or on volume at least, because I use my phone to see chat. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh god. Anyways, hi. How are we doing? I don't think there needs to be any kind of introduction. I think we've done enough. I think there's enough stuff happening. Let's get to the fucking video game. I don't have volume on. There it is. That's too loud on my end. Oh, that is fucking with it. Okay. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. I have to I am just gonna close some stuff that I don't need right now. Actually, I think that should be everything. Oh my god, no way. Okay, let's play the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Where we last left off, we were talking to the Moon Man, old person man. And I made sure to have a lot of water with me. Also, I'm just gonna say this now, in case, like, it comes true in the next, like, 20 seconds or some shit. If we immediately get the to be continued thing showing up, I am going to be so upset. If like this, like the second we're done talking with Garadeb here, if it just says to be continued, I'm gonna be so mad. Anyways, your lodgers. Some fishy fellow from the Far East and a failed actor chap of questionable character, eh? There's no need for that, Mr. Garadeb, you fucking meanie. That's right, Mr. Natsume is in no way fishy. He is undeniably peculiar, however. Yeah, kind of like you, but, you know, we don't judge you for it. Okay, we do, but we don't do it to Natsume. Is it right that he took the vacancy immediately after the previous tenant passed away? Yes, that's right. I asked the estate agent to find someone and he popped up on the very same day. Whatever, fuck you, I can't read, shut up. Never come across a chap so keen for a place with a background, as it were. I don't think it was the room's background he was keen on so much as the... I hate myself, bro. So much is the cheap rent. I don't think it was the room's background he was keen on so much as the cheap rent, actually. So, how long has Mr. Shakespeare been lodging under your roof? Not the roof, your roof. Oh my god, hello, La Pinku. I don't know if you're okay with me saying, like, your name, so I'm just gonna say Pinku to, like, not dox you. But hi! A failed actor, chap. Let me see. Oh, of course, and you meow. As very par for the course. Thank you, Pinku. That failed actor, chap. Oh, I already read that. I'm stupid. Yes, it's been 3 months now. Quite sure of it. Only 3 months? He's quite new here too, then. And so what do we owe you? Fuck. And to what do we owe you? Hold on, what the fuck? And what do you owe? Do you owe? Okay. And to what do you owe your certainty in that regard, Mr. Gairdeb, if I might ask? Well, it was that Selden scoundrel, as it happens. Selden? The convict, you mean? Suck at read. I know! Okay? You fucking every fucking VOD. You can watch literally any of the VODs of these fucking things on the YouTube channel. I just suck at reading. Which is ironic because I want to do voice acting. Oh god, I just noticed where the... Hold on, I gotta fix that. This should work? Hold on. Testing. Oh, I can't even type in my own fucking chat. You fucking... Pinku, can you say something in chat again? I'm trying to fix the chat. Or wait, I could just do this. Wait. Oh, wait, that works. Thank you. Because now if I do it should... Okay, well now I'm cut off. What the fuck? Properties. Give me 1 second. It'd be in visual settings. You know, I'm not gonna deal with this right now, alright? Chat's gonna look a little weird this stream. Fuck it, I don't care. I tried to fix things. I'm too lazy. I give up, and I don't want this to be in the VOD, so fuck it. Do Selden and Shamspear have some kind of connection then? Oh my god. Shamspear is actually Selden. Watch that be right. Watch that be right. He faked his death or some shit. I want to put it past Ace Attorney. Poopy chat. Yeah, for real. I got a bit of ice. Anyways, that convict chap Selden passed away in the clink 3 months ago now. Now you see, fuck, we're just gonna ignore that. Some malady or other. I don't know if it's malady or malady or fucking bullshit. I love Shamspear. No, Lottie, okay, Lottie, you weren't here, so let me just give you the rundown. This guy, William Shamspear, is not actually Shakespeare, even though you would think that it's just them not getting copyright for saying Shakespeare. No, this is just a different guy who just happens to have the same name. It's stupid. Yes, we've seen the report from the... Yes, we've seen the report from the newspaper at the time. Well, that was the only 3 days later that the tragedian, I hate big words, showed his face. The actor fellow. William Shakespeare moment. Exactly. Really? Yes, I remember it quite distinctly. Oh, shit. 'Tis small, this world we inhabit. Prithee, landlord, hear my request. I, the humble Shamspear, do desire to take thy room on the middle floor offered erewhile for rent. Terribly sorry and whatnot, but that won't be possible. Already have a lodger on the middle floor. Ground floor room's vacant, though. Nothing can be made out of nothing. Let me repeat mine will unto thee. I love Gyarados, he's my favorite. His head is literally just shaped like the fucking moon, but you can't see it from this angle. Those curls must be muffling your ears. The room on the middle floor is taken. It's ground floor or nothing. Very well, we have an accord. Glad to hear it. Welcome to Briar Road. Lo, a Shamspear dance to celebrate. What the That's not a dance. That's like a cry for help. From what I heard in court today, sounds like the chap was thieving gas. Yeah. With fucking, like, James Bond level bull. I don't even know if you'd call it James Bond. And he was 3 months he was 3 months in arrears with the rent too. Yes, the fellow was bally player, all right. Oh, that's, hello. Why'd you make the noise? Everyone cries for help in different ways. Yeah, just Shamspear decides to just jump up, kick back, whip around, and spin. Thank you for your candor, Mr. Gyarados. We are most grateful. By way of appreciation, allow me to say 1 or 2 words. Give me my robe, put on my crown. I have immortal longings. Longings in me. That's the right word. Why did he do a cat thing? What happened to you? Shakespeare, my dear fellow, one of his most famous lines. I wish to divulge my own learning of the subject, for I have a turn for literature too, you know. Perhaps you could turn your attention to more apt lines then? Yeah, he literally did a cat dance. That was the most Pinku moment ever. The fuck, where do we go now then? Do we go to Briar Road? No, we don't. Prison. Let's go to prison. Anything to... Nope, this is all from not yesterday, but 5 days ago. What the fuck, game? Okay, wait, maybe I just had to... Maybe I'm actually stupid. I think that's what it is. Yeah, I'm just... No, this is normal. Never mind, I'm a fool. Go back to Gyarados' room, because he was still there, wasn't he? Yeah, so we could just fucking present shit, I'm sure. Let's present this with the guy. Yep, there we go. Mr. Gyarados, could I ask you to take a look at this photograph? Is that your son who's with you there? No, not at all. He was a lodger here once. Duncan Ross was his name. Duncan Ross. A street photographer happened to be passing, so I asked him to take a shot. Just for kicks, really. Was he by any chance the lodger before Mr. Natsume? Oh. Yes, that's right. The young gentleman who died in the room in mysterious circumstances. Okay, so I'm piecing it together now. So, all right, I'm making my prediction right now, and then this will be wrong. So this motherfucker, this guy who has a vest of some kind with a bunch of art supplies and a ascot, is actually just fucking, what's her name? Olive Green. Because they have the exact same outfit, and you can very well tell that they have similar colors based on the black and white of this. He at the very least has a blonde-ish kind of hair, and they have very similar facial structures, so this is just fucking, he just let himself go. That's what it is. Anyways. Just what Mr. Mustache was waiting for, one might say. Yes, young Duncan lived in the room at the top of the first flight of stairs before that Japanese chap. Would you mind telling us a little more about him? So Duncan is just olive green, but skinny? Amnesia, I'm not sure, but that's definitely the same person. No way, no how. It's 100% him. Yes, Duncan Ross. Young chap was attending art school. Had to work to pay for it, mind. Yeah, art school! And fucking Olive Green has art! There was like a whole painting! Okay, so after this, we gotta go back to Olive Green. Got it. Moved into the middle floor room about a year ago, after that criminal Selden was arrested. Young students are always on the hunt for rooms with a history behind them. A history of cheap rent, maybe, yeah? I mean, yes, whatever. Yes, well, anyway, it was one morning about a month ago now. Hadn't quite worked out the old trick of watching the gas lamps to see what my lodgers are up to at the time, so sadly I was rather tardy to discover what had happened. Smell of gas that alerted me it was. Ah, yes, synonymous with the smell of death. I mean, it's not entirely wrong. Called the police straight away, of course, and the officer kicked the door off its hinges. But once we got inside, we all badly collapsed. Because of the gas? Yes. Room was full of it, no air at all. Stove must have gone out while the poor chap was sleeping in his bed. So, Mr. Ross suffocated to death. Of course, the police gave me a sound ticking off because the gas pipes were so old and all that. Can't tell you how much it set me back to have the lot replaced all over the house. Actually, I'm gonna set something up real quick. Give me 1 sec. I need to open the creator dashboard. I did not have that open. Oopsies, oopsies. Or is it stream manager? Is that what I need to have open? Yeah. Done. Okay, this is what Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm good. I just need to have that open, my bad. But even after you had all that work done, Mr. Natsume says the same thing. That the stove goes out at night whilst he's asleep in bed. Well, that's the bally curse, the convict's curse. I've done my duty as a landlord now. Someone's feeling defensive. Okay, Garadeb, this is the second time you've been defensive about your fucking lodgings. Maybe you shouldn't be a fucking landlord. Just a thought. Ah, that reminds me, actually. Yes? About young Duncan, the night before the poor chap perished. He'd been writing a letter of affection to a young lady. Wait, no. Lover? But they look, I'm trying to fucking piece it together before the fucking story tells me, because then I feel smart. A love letter, you mean? Yes. Where did I put it now? Ah, here it is. Left it on my desk. If you'll excuse me. Let me see now. What does it say? To my most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Do you think that we should be reading such a personal piece of correspondence? My dear Miss Usato, this is precisely why I prefaced my reading with, if you'll excuse me. I will not excuse you, Mr. Sholmes, no! Okay, Susato, I understand, but in our defense, the guy's dead and it might be important. So let's read the goddamn note. Sadly, he didn't address it, though. So I have no means of delivering the thing. Rather sad, really. I see. That's going to play on my mind. But really, the identity of Mr. Ross's sweetheart has no bearing on the case. I think we should leave well alone. Yes, I suppose you're right. Indeed, the intended recipient's address is missing. However, there is a name attributed to the man's most beautiful and charming sweetheart. Mr. Sholmes, please, I've already had to chastise you about this once. Chastise him again, or don't, because it's my undying love to you, my colorful darling, Olive Green. Okay, so they were like dating. Never mind. Okay, so the reason they have the same outfit is because they were going to the same art school. So I guess, okay, so I was wrong. My bad. Olive Green? The woman who was plunged into a coma after a knife plunged into her back outside his house 5 days ago. That's such a weird way of phrasing it, but yeah. The victim of the last case Sasaki-san was in court for, who regained consciousness only yesterday? Is it just chance that her name has come up now? Could it possibly be a mere coincidence? Mr. Naruhodo, whatever can this mean? We're about to fuck around and find out. Mr. Sholmes is my favorite because he's a cat boy. Mr. Sholmes is a lot of things. He's a fucking cat boy, apparently, since today. He's a fucking himbo, let's be honest, he's a himbo. And he's a dumb fuck. That can honestly go back to him being a himbo, but I would argue it deserves its own category because it's so fucking prevalent. Anyways, reading personal correspondence can have its merits, you see, Miss Usato. I love giving Sholmes the terrifying evil villain laugh. Well, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Garadeb. You've given us a lot to think about, by which I mean we are going over to Miss Green's hospital bed. Hello, Miss Green! She's dead! 22nd of February, St. Bartholomew's Hospital Recovery Ward! Mr. Naruhodo, I've just finished speaking with the doctor. It seems Miss Green is well enough to be discharged at last. This is good news, but hopefully just before she leaves... I just completely skipped what she said. Ah! What is it? Oh. Hey, bitch. What are you trying... Miss Green! What was that? She clearly just said something behind her back, you stupid bitch. One moment! I'll be with you in a jiffy! Oh, hello everyone. What are you all doing here? The doctor has said I could be discharged, so I'm just getting my things together. Miss Green, what were you just doing? Oh, nothing really. I was just about to take some medicine the doctor prescribed me, that's all. Well, we were hoping to have another quick chat with you, if that's all right. I don't really have anything else to tell you. Excuse me, goddamn. Alright, she's definitely behaving strangely. Let's see if we can't coax something out of her. Do we have the note? I didn't see if we got it. We didn't get the note. That's bullshit. Why don't we have it? Fuck this game. Hospital discharge! It's wonderful news that you're going to be discharged, Miss Green. Oh, yeah. I mean, thank you. Once people are better, the hospital staff don't want them lingering and wasting space. Not people like me, anyway. So I don't think I should keep anyone waiting. I probably shouldn't stand around and chat. She certainly doesn't seem to be in the mood to talk, that's for sure. Okay, bitch? I guess we just show her the photo of... Miss Green, we were hoping to ask you about someone. Mr. Duncan Ross? You knew him, didn't you? Oh, that's fucking Duncan Rumpa blood! Bitch was drinking Duncan Rumpa blood! Oh, no, I'm so sorry. The bottle of medicine fell down when she did. Oh, it's Pepto-Bismol. Never mind. Oh, Miss Green, are you alright? Green is sus. I fucking hate you. Green is sus. That shouldn't be funny, but it is. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that. No. Oh, wait, shit. I read that wrong. That was Ryunosuke. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to startle you like that. No, it's all right. I just wasn't expecting it. But how do you know about Duncan? Mr. Ross has been writing a letter when he Mr. Ross had been writing a letter when he passed away. The landlord found it in his room. It was a very personal letter to you. It was at the art school. That's where I met Duncan. A year ago now. He was working to fund his studies. He dreamt of becoming a professional artist one day. And the two of you became romantically involved? Yes, that's right. We were very much in love. We were engaged to be married, actually. That's why he decided to move into a cheaper room, to save money for the wedding. And that's what led him to Mr. Garrideb's. I thought there was a continuation of that for some reason. Yes. He told me he found the worst, but cheapest room in the entire East End. And then, 1 month ago, that's when it happened. We're so terribly sorry, Miss Green. Well, it's all in the past now, I suppose. Poor Miss Green. She looks so desperately sad. I was starting to think that's just her look. Ryunosuke! But now I see that she has every reason to feel the universe is against her. I mean, yeah, boyfriend dies and then she gets stabbed in the fucking back. So, like, you know, not great circumstances. I do hope you won't think I'm being rude, but would you mind leaving me in peace now? I have to leave the hospital soon. Oh, I'm sorry, we didn't mean to hold you up. Of course, we'll be on our way. Mr. Naruhodo! I feel like, Mr. Naruhodo! Oh god, fucking damn it. Surely you were not about to leave? That's quite out of the question. What? Mr. Sholmes! I didn't realize you were here, what the fuck, bitch? But of course I was, my dear fellow, watching internally from the shadows as always. Well, make your presence known next time, asshole! Mr. Sholmes, what's this about? It's about I need water. This voice fucking kills me. Along with fucking, what's his name? I didn't forget his name, Soseki! Haha! Yeah, those voices kill me. Anyways. Something which occurs to me with some regularity, Miss Susato, is this. Why do detectives insist on such an ex post facto Holy shit! Fuck you. Ex post facto modus operandi. Fuck you, that's the best I'm gonna say that. Why solve the case after it's happened? Instead of preventing a case before it happens. That is what sets a great detective apart. Not how it works, but alright, continue. What do you mean? There is a case waiting to happen under our very noses, Mr. Naruhodo. So let us avert disaster. Let us prevent this case from ever happening. With nothing but careful observation. Oh god, are we gonna do one of your fucking great, I forget what they're fucking called. Alright. All the clues you need are set before you. You need only look, and you cannot fail to see. You can do it, Mr. Naruhodo. I know you can. Here we fucking go. But, oh, are we just... Okay, well, I tried. That is a dead rat. Jeez, I just noticed the dead rat the moment I clicked on the painting. Mr. Duncan Ross. Who would ever have thought he was engaged to be married to Miss Green? To lose one's beloved fiancé must be painful enough. But then Miss Green suffered that awful injury, and outside her fiancé's former lodgings, too. Fate can be very cruel sometimes. Is it the fucking dead rat? That mouse seems to be dead. Look. I didn't notice it there before, did you? I think perhaps it drank the medicine that spilled out of the bottle. Was she about to fucking off herself? In-game, Twitch, before you get mad at me for saying that. It's a video game. This is a fictional character, not real fakey fake bullshit. But that's the bottle that Miss Green was about to drink from when we arrived. She was gonna off herself. You don't think... Ah, I see we've come to appreciate the true nature of this scene. That of a tragedy about to take place. Oh my god. Yes, I think it's falling into place. Miss Green, the contents of the bottle you had before has spilled on the floor, and the poor mouse that drank it has sadly died. I think it's clear that the bottle must have contained a powerful poison. She was gonna off herself.
Don't worry. I will attend to the mouse presently.
I don't think anyone was super worried about the mouse, but you know, good job, Susato. Thumbs up, A+, gold star. Miss Green, were you intending to go the same way as that rodent? To take your own life? Once we'd left, you would have put it in your lips again, wouldn't you? And taken the poison.
No! Miss Green, please talk to us.
Shit, we're actually dealing with a fucking... Oh god, this got serious real fuck... I wasn't prepared for that! Okay, we're just gonna continue, because it definitely feels as though this card must be relevant. I mean, when we first arrived, Miss Green was standing with it in her hand in what can only be described as a very tense atmosphere.
Yes, it must be it may very well be related to whatever incident Mr. Jones believes was about to happen.
Susato, we already discussed what was about...
Never mind, you know what? I just pressed the buttons in the wrong order. It's fine. Perhaps we should ask Miss Green about this.
I think we have more important things to ask her about. Let's talk... Twitch, it's fine! It's fictional! In-game, Twitch! Don't get mad at me! Not my fault! That word just happened to be there! Whoopsie! 10 seconds later, and we would have arrived at a very different scene here. In all probability, we would not have enjoyed this most delightful conversation. Of course, perhaps it hasn't been quite so delightful from your perspective, Miss Green. I don't think it's been delightful for anyone's perspective, Sholmes. What the fuck?
Actually, in a way, now that everything's out in the open, I feel like a weight has been lifted.
Tell me, how did you acquire that medicine?
Well, with this being in a hospital and all, when the doctor comes to examine me in the mornings, he always leaves the medicine cabinet open for a while. So I snuck this out when he wasn't looking.
It conspicuously lacks a label. I wonder what it contains.
I'm afraid I don't really know. But I thought if I drank it, it might just stop the pain somehow. Oh, please, Miss Green, don't talk of such things.
Well, it seems clear now that it contains poison.
Yes, that poor little mouse is proof of that. Oh no. Oh, it's all my fault. What have I done?
I shall remove this to my office, Miss Green. I take it you have no objections?
No, none.
Jesus Christ, this got dark real fucking fast.
Neither the
Oh! The rip! The fucking rip! Oh shit! Whoa! Sorry, these are the moments I play Ace Attorney for, when like the things snap, when they just click. Oh shit, okay.
Neither the sender's name or address appear to be written on the envelope or the card.
I feel like that was in very poor taste in hindsight. Like we're like just like 3 seconds ago, we're talking about like this was like she was really ready to just end the pain is the only way I think I can describe it without Twitch getting mad at me. And then I'm over here like, oh shit! Fucking ribbon! Just like screaming. That was in poor taste. I apologize. Anyways.
Oh wait, I just read that. I'm stupid. It arrived by post at my home the day before the incident that put me in the hospital here. I have information regarding the death of Duncan Ross.
Oh, do you?
Come to this...
I'm just gonna do a different voice because it's meant to be like who's saying it. Actually, I'm gonna call it, this is Shamspear, so if you'll excuse me,
Come to the Slug and Salad on the Briar Road at 5 p.m. on 17th. don't tell anybody else about this letter or the meeting. It is a matter of utmost importance. Wait a minute. The 17th of this month? That's the day you were stabbed on Briar Road. Oh, shit. Yeah. And 5 p.m. is precisely the time when the incident occurred.
So the reason she was there was because she was going to meet with, I assume, Shamspear, but it could have been anyone. And it just happened to be the time when the knife... Oh my god.
The Slug and Salad, yes. A pub on the northern corner of Briar Road.
Briar Road? Being the street that Mr. Garrett house is on.
Does this mean that... Yes, I'm sure you've guessed. That day when I was struck in the back by the knife, I was actually on my way to the Slug and Salad.
Holy shit.
Goodness. So...
Oh, so that's what you were doing on Briar Road that day.
I'm sorry I didn't say anything before.
Dun. Jesus Christ.
I think I really will have to ask you to excuse me now. I've told you everything.
Yes, I'm very sorry to have to had. I'm very sorry to have to drag you such painful drag up such painful memories for you.
No, it's fine. Miss Green. Please, promise us you won't try to do anything like that again? Yes, don't worry. Your detective friend has the bottle now anyway. And besides, I've been stabbed in the back and had a close shave with a bottle of poison, and I'm still here. I think I'm destined to see things through to the end. Oh. It might sound a little conceited, but, well, that's all this has made me feel.
Oh, wait, I like her. Oh, this is gonna be the to be continued. Do I want to continue? Fuck it. I'll just keep going, because I've only been streaming for 45 minutes. I'm not gonna stop at a 45 minute. Leaving Miss Green and St. Bartholomew's behind, we made our way back to Baker Street with Mr. Sholmes.
Well, it would appear we've reached the end of the investigative trial for now.
Yes, it's late.
And, Mr. Naruhodo, did you discover anything that may be of use to you in court tomorrow, do you think?
Details about Mr. Shamspear, Mr. Garadeb's lodgings, convict Selden. There are many facts to the case, and we're yet to see the heart of it. We're yet to see to the heart of it, if you ask me. That's my feeling, anyway.
I can't help wondering about the results of the analysis.
Into Mr. Natsume's tea, you mean?
Yes. Will they have found the strychnine in it or not?
I remembered how to pronounce it! Let's go! I only remember because I had to do a bunch of shit with the YouTube channel and I had to fix shit with the VODs. So, yeah.
Well, I fear that either way, it will be hard to escape the grip of our friend, Mr. Reaper. Oh, dear.
Oh, yeah, I get to voice Reaper. Dude, I haven't voiced him in so long. I love doing his voice. I genuinely love doing his voice. It's so fun. Yes, Baron Van Zykes.
But I wish you every success, of course. And though I was late to rise this morning, tomorrow will be a new dawn. I intend to spring from my bed at a crisp hour and attend the trial. Mr. Sholmes, you're gonna come?
I really should have. I really should have put going to. I feel like either way that would have. I'm a child. That's it. I'm just a fucking child.
Indeed. Whatever happens, I shall be there. Assuming my eyelids cooperate in the morning.
Well, I think we've done all we can. All that's left is to remain focused and keep fighting for Mr. Natsume's blah, blah, blah. I'm just gonna record 15 seconds because I want to take a screenshot of that little bit. Anyways.
London, the world's most prosperous city, home to some 6 million people. But away from the razzle-dazzle town, back alleys, and behind bricked-up windows... Fucking child! You're gonna come bricked-up window... I hate it here! The lonely lurk. Soseki-san had battled long and hard with the loneliness during his many months here. And so I felt honor-bound to battle equally hard for my compatriot, to lift the curse that gripped him. As Mr. Shom said, tomorrow would be a new dawn. For all of us. To be continued. I'm gonna save. Okay, I'm just gonna check some stuff real quick while I have a chance. Shut up! I just need to check one thing real quick. It will not take long, and if it does take long, strike me where I stand. Don't, because I would not survive that. Give me just one fucking itty bitty second. Itty bitty second. I did fuck up. Okay, well, at the very least, I know to fix that after stream. So, there we goes. Anyways, 23rd of February, 9:23 a.m., the Old Bailey Defendant's Antechamber! Holy shit! I was not expecting Soseki to be that close. And here's the other character that just kills my fucking throat. Is it gonna do the cat thing again? Oh, wait, Pinku, if you're still here, here's another cat boy. I don't know if he's gonna do it, but if he doesn't do it by the time we actually get in the courtroom, I'll explain what I mean.
This is it then, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, it's time to put an end to this now. To the miserable curse that has been plaguing Mr. Natsume. To everything!
And in my own small way, I shall do everything I can to help you.
My shit's breaking again. But not in the same way it was, last stream. I always appreciate your help, Mrs. Otto. Suffering Soseki selflessly sidelined! Good morning to you, Mr. Natsume. Okay, I don't think he's gonna do the thing. Good morning! Good morning! Welcome to Mr. Naruhodo, Esquire! Listen to you two chatting away happily as if the main player of today's trial isn't here! Why would you do that? Why?
Oh dear, we didn't mean to cause offense, Mr. Natsume. I thought perhaps that was because you had your eyes shut so tightly you were meditating, finding inner calm. It seemed wrong to disturb you.
I was waiting! What's the matter, Mr. Natsume? You seem different somehow today. Why, naturally, that's because I've attained spiritual enlightenment. No, you haven't, but go on. The path of literature, you see, is a journey to discover one's own death. Oh, are you gonna start, like, making your own, like, books? Is that where this is coming from? Because in the first trial of this game, because this is the second game in, like, the 2 series thing, it actually takes place after this one, like, way after. So Soseki was an author in that. So I guess this is where he gets the author idea. Also, his mustache is clipping through his face in a really weird way, and that's pissing me off. And his thumb is clipping through his eyebrow. What the fuck? Anyways. Or such like. That's the sort of morning conversation I was hoping for. That's why I had my eyes shut. I missed the signs, I'm afraid. Somehow.
You'll have to forgive me. And you mustn't talk of your path of leading you to death, Mr. Natsume.
That was just an example! Oh, yes, there it is. Inner calm. You barely came to see me at all yesterday. I was sure you abandoned me and returned to our beautiful long-lost homeland.
We've not even been in Great Britain a week yet. Yes, well, anyways, I intend to set everything straight in court today. I'm determined to uncover the truth. I will set everything straight, except myself, because I am not. I've actually reached an important decision myself. Oh, that's why it clips through, because you can barely see it. You can still see it, though! That's annoying. Oh? What sort of decision? I shall fill you in after the trial. All right. Excuse me.
It would seem Mr. Sholmes isn't coming today, after all. It's a very clever message, I think. My dear fellows, you must win this battle on your own merits.
It's a very clear message, I think. That he's overslept again. The great detective, my arch nemesis. Long may he stay away, if you ask me. Defendant and your legal representative. I don't know why I keep changing his voice. The trial is about to begin. Make your way to the courtroom immediately. All right, here we fucking go. Trial time, baby! Today, once again, we face the Reaper. And when the Reaper stands for the prosecution, the defendant's fate is sealed. But I don't believe in that legend anymore than I believe in Soseki-san's curse. The truth is hidden here somewhere, and I won't let it escape me. I have to keep believing in my client, keep fighting to the very end, that's all. Okay, so Pinku, I don't know if you're still here, but I'm just gonna say this anyways. The reason I was calling Soseki a cat boy was because last stream there was a part where he just like had his eyes closed and he was just saying, I am a cat. I am not in trouble. I am not going to jail. I don't know what a Soseki is. I am a cat. And, you know, he was going through the denial, you know, fun times. Anyways, 23rd of February, 9:40 a.m., the Old Bailey courtroom. Oh, yeah, I forgot the fucking... Judge how I've missed you with your Freddy Fazbear ass voice. And, hold on, I gotta practice this real quick. It's been a while. In the name of Her Majesty the Queen, I hereby declare this court to be in session. I call upon the counsels for the prosecution and defense to declare their willingness to proceed. The prosecution is ready. Yes, the defense is ready. Very good. And now I call upon the 6 ladies and gentlemen of the jury, chosen by lot to represent the will of the people in this trial. Are you ready to proceed? Absolutely. Justice will be done. You mark my words.
I feel obliged to say, I feel especially ruthless on days when my hat is sitting just right.
I don't remember what voice I gave her, but that's her new voice. I gave her like a Bo Peep ass voice. That's what I remember. It was like Bo Peep, not Bo Peep. Fuck, what's her name? Betty Boo, no. Olive Oil. Olive Oil. That's what, fucking Popeye's bitch. I didn't think before I talked, bro. Holy shit. Yeah, Popeye's bitch. Olive Oil. That's the thing I was trying to go for with her. Oh yeah, you were the robot. Oh, well, I wonder if you could adjust my hat for me. And please, be as ruthless as you like. What?
Thieves deserve to die, if you ask me. Especially gas thieves. I have no sympathy for the man at all.
Look, I said it yesterday and I'll say it again now. I don't have time for this. I got my own problems. Ah, here it is, my favorite jury member. Oh, may the Lord show us all the light here and lead his flock to righteous verdict again. I'm taking a photo of this because, again, like I've said in previous streams with the old man, he just reminds me of one of my OCs, and this fucking text right here really fucking works for him, so I'm taking a fucking screenshot. Fuck you.
Now, Lord Van Zykes, what can you tell us?
That I don't want to be here.
Prosecution's report, please, for the court. In relation to the theory expounded by the defense yesterday regarding the defendant's tea.
So he does have the results. No shit, why wouldn't he?
Yep, this is the tea right here. I'm going to drink it because I am very thirsty.
Actually, if he drinks, I'll drink. Not alcohol, my water. I have water, so when he drinks his wine, I'll drink my water.
Before the prosecution delivers the black news about the black tea belonging to the black god in the dock.
Oh shit. Oh, I was getting ready.
Pray allow me a moment to savor a liquid for a more sanguine hue. In fact, I'll defer to the good detective for the report. Here's to you, Inspector.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. As indicated by the defense, we found a bar of soap just outside the victim's window in the snow. And there was indeed a frozen reddish liquid in the little depression on the top of it.
Yes, that's the tea! That's what Mr. Natsume brought with him that night!
Well, the brains at the yard analyzed it, and yes, you're right, it was tea. And there wasn't a trace of strychnine or any other toxic substance in it.
Suck a dick! No poison at all.
In other words, the tea that the defendant brought with him to the victim's room is innocent. It's in the clear. What a revelation!
Humana humana slumna bumana. Let's fucking go. Already proved he's innocent. As I suspected. This makes it quite clear. The defendant, Mr. Soseki Natsume, is blameless.
Objection! Fuck you! Do you think it'd be that easy? My learned friend is jumping to conclusions again. A typical Nipponese reaction.
What the fuck? Fuck you.
Yes, it's true. No poison was found in the few drops of liquid recovered from the soap on the window ledge. But what logic is that? Fuck you. Would you take a drop from the Thames and conclude that the water in the ocean isn't salty?
My word, the water in the ocean is extremely salty, Counsel.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm not doing that with my cup. Fuck you, Van Zykes. I'm not spilling water everywhere. Suck a dick.
Exactly! Unfit for drinking, just as the victim's tea was on the night in question, as the court has already heard. Bitter was the precise word from the lips of Mr. William Shamspeare.
William Shamspeare's a sham. It's in his fucking name.
Whom the prosecution now calls back to the stand.
Damn, he's already getting into it. The fuck? I'm just gonna drink my water now. He already threw his glass away. Fuck you.
Very well, I will uphold the prosecution's request.
Mr. Shamspeare.
Yes, it sounds like we're going to have another confrontation with our theatrical friend, which means Finn is going to have a lot more trouble trying to speak the English language, specifically because he speaks a stupid version of the English language called old and dumb. Sorry, I just need to get that out.
Bailiff, show Mr. Shamspeare to the stand. Spear.
Sorry. I don't know why that was funny to me. Oh, okay.
Mr. William Shamspeare, the victim of this despicable crime.
Oh heaven, oh hell, do you command me to remember? Forsooth, 'twas I, Shamspeare, did have a belly full of foul liquid given in mine innocence.
Yes, but as was revealed in yesterday's proceedings, the witness is not as innocent as we had perhaps first been led to believe.
By using bars of soap such as this, he has been stealing gas from the supply company, yes?
One may smile and be a villain. Forsooth, 'twas I, Shamspeare, did have a roomful of sweet fuel given.
That's right. Fellow jurors, don't forget, this man is a rotten thief.
I haven't forgotten. Kept all that about ice coins in a tidy secret, didn't you? You should have owned up sooner.
Arrest him, I say! Arrest him at once! Let him feel the sting in my tail! Oh, indeed, by dint of vile and cowardly means have I plotted to further my own ends, I confess. Thou wouldst not pardon of my sins, of that I am sure.
If you acknowledge your wrongdoing, what exactly are you doing here?
Cowards die many times before their death. And for a coward as such as I, death will be deserved. But wouldn't it be still greater crime passeth unpunished? For lo, the hairy-faced gentleman of the far east and the Verona, holy shit, east then Verona did contrive to poison me. Objection! Bullshit! Shut up! I had a hard time saying that sentence, so you're dumb. But there was no poison in the tea found in your room. The police have attested that. Not arrested that, attested that. God fucking damn it!
What the defense would assert as an inconsistency will quickly be cleared up by the witness's testimony. Is that not so, Mr. Shamspear?
Verily, my liege, I would most gladly speak.
Please stop jumping around like that. It's giving me a headache.
Very well, let the witness testify to explain the inconsistency. Tell the court why it is that poison apparently entered your body though none was found in the tea.
It was a different teacup or some bullshit.
The tea inconsistency.
The Japanese man did come to my chamber with tea brewed in a pot. 'Twas in my cup alone that the wicked miscreant secretly poured his wicked poison. Whilst feigning distraction in our debate, ne'er did a drop of his own drink pass his lips. When he departed by and by, I did use the tea that remained in his cup to make my coins of ice. Thus 'tis no surprise that poison be not found in the tea I did pour into the modes of soap.
So? The fuck that prove? He could be lying, and it's currently my witness against yours, because your witness is saying, oh, well, he didn't drink it, but my witness is saying, well, I did drink it. The fuck?
The poison was slipped into the cup after the tea had been poured. The normal way for poison to be administered, in my experience.
In your experience, the fuck you mean by that? Quite. Otherwise, it would be disastrous if the poisoner were to mix up the cups, for instance.
But no poison bottle was found at the scene. Are we gonna really bring up the fucking poison that was in the room?
Because, quite simply, the Nipponese took the bottle back to his own room. The absence of a vessel containing the poison only becomes problematic when considering suicide.
I knew that.
By now, it should be perfectly clear. A bar or two of cheap soap is wholly insufficient to wash the deep stains of guilt from the accused's hands.
Sirs, madams, 'tis true that I, Shamspear, be a common thief of gas.
But, listen here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, he really switched up for a second there. God damn.
Oh, silly me, broke character. Wherefore would I lie? Verily, I have no cause. I have naught to lose. Well,
I do declare.
Thank you for your testimony, witness. Counsel, proceed with the cross-examination.
Yes, my lord. All right. First cross-examination of the day. Honestly, just gonna keep going until like 2. Give me 1 sec because I need to text someone. Okay, sorry. I know I keep like doing my own personal shit, but I'm trying. Okay. The tea inconsistency. The Japanese man did come to my chamber with tea brewed in a pot. I'm just gonna press everything. I don't really have like any idea on what could possibly be like the inconsistency. I understand that you were already acquainted with Mr. Natsume. Is that correct?
I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers. Do I know thee? or know thee not? Methinks 'tis all I can know that thy destiny mingles with mine.
You lost me at the first V. Damn, he just left me for real, for real.
Zounds, sir, zounds? Whatever. Thou must learn the English tongue afore thou turns thy hand to lawyering.
I did, but I must have missed the archaic Elizabethan lecture.
Verily and in truth, 'twas a fine-flavored brew. Though a drop of poison did barb its sweetness, as the thorn doth barb the sweet rose. That, dear friends, be the simple truth. Listen to Mr. Shamspeare. He seems even better from than he was yesterday.
Either that or I'm in worse form.
That fated evening after I did dine, at Grubb's Grubbery, a local alehouse of good resort, naught did pass my lips but the tainted black tea. But behold, the poison was not in the tea at first.
Okay. 'Twas in my cup alone the wicked miscreant secretly poured his wicked poison. Hold it!
Are you saying that you saw the moment when the poison was added to your tea? To have witnessed the act and then drank the tea? Thou dost describe the actions of a fool.
Quite so, quite so.
But no one likes going thirsty, do they?
Okay, why are you so upset, sir?
Sooner I would die quenched and parched. Would I have the choice?
Actually, on the night in question, the water main was frozen, I believe, wasn't it?
Were it not for the tea, in sooth I would sooner have died frozen than quenched or parched.
Right, no ice coins means no heating.
The witness had more than one brush with death on the night in question, it would seem. Remind the court, Mr. Shamspeare, as to whether the accused drank any of the tea which he brought with him.
With the greatest of pleasure, my liege.
Oh, is this new stuff? No. Whilst feigning distraction in our debate, ne'er did a drop of his own drink pass his lips.
Hold it! But the teacup Mr. Natsume drank from was found completely empty at the scene. And let's not forget the defendant's maxim, drink tea while it's hot. I did gulp the poisoned cup at night. I did gulp from the poisoned cup that night, and in mine agony did I writhe uncontrolled. In fits of pain I did knock the fellow's cup, and its contents spilt as blood from a gaping wound, methinks. Though certainly 'twas after I had made the coins of ice from his tea.
An upset cup was found on the table
At the victim was slumped. On the table that the victim was slumped over.
There is no contradiction here.
It's true, there was no tea left in either cup that was found at the scene. But still, something about this statement is troubling me.
Yes, of course, I know what it is. It's Mr. Natsume's wise drink tea while it's hot maxim, isn't it?
No, you dumb motherfucker. No, I'm not sure that's it.
Thank you, witness. Now reiterate for the court what it is that occupied you after the guest had left before the...
When he departed by and by, I did use the tea that...
Oh, why am I doing it in the voice? I already read it in the voice.
What do you mean by and by?
Yes, so that you could cheat the gas company, in fact. Isn't that right?
To cheat or to die? 'Tis life's only choice.
Yes.
Faith, to cheat be the wise choice, and mine occupation be not an ugly one. Prithee, dost thou not see beauty in the simplicity of the ruse? No, I don't, and be very sure, sir. Once this trial is over, Altamont Gas will take you to task over this legal task. I shall not run, I shall not hide. Sooth to say, I have nowhere to run nor to hide. But my lady, what wouldst thou with the pitiful player? Oh, I'll tell you what I'd like to do with you, starting with the shoddy shirty on your back. Is that a threat? 'Tis time for Shamspeare's dance. What a harsh world we live in.
The thieving of the gas was addressed in yesterday's proceedings. The prosecution calls on the defense to not muddy the waters with irrelevancy. My fucking capture card sort of lagged a little bit. Oopsie daisies.
Consider that a warning, counsel.
Yes, my lord. Why am I the one in trouble here?
Mr. Shamspeare, after the accused returned to his own lodgings, you used his tea to make your coins. Is that correct?
To cheat or to die? I did make my choice many moons ago.
Like fucking 3.
Thus, 'tis no surprise that poison. Blah blah blah. Hold it. What do you mean no poison? Explain yourself, bitch. If having first made your special coins, it was after 2 in the morning when you collapsed, that would mean you can't have drunk any tea yourself around that time. Once ensnared by literary debate, naught else be found in the furrows of the mind. The debate about Romeo and Juliet, you mean? How you were power scaling the two, and who was the stronger of the two? Power scaling. I'm not gonna get over it's power scaling, bro! Rightly did I pay no heed to the tea as I wrestled with the abominable fellow. Oopsie daisies, oops. I don't remember debates like that when I was studying.
Are you suggesting that neither of you actually drank the tea whilst it was hot that evening? I kind of forgot to do the voice. Oops.
My lord, wouldst thou be privy to some Shamspearean wisdom? Husband, wife, and tea ought a tepid be. Ah, yes, so very true. Everyone has different preferences when it comes to tea.
I think you might have interpreted that wrongly. But so it's been proven that there was no poison in Soseki-san's tea. That should be hugely in our favor. But the atmosphere in this courtroom today...
It feels as though everybody is against us, Mr. Naruhodo.
Must be the Reaper's poison. I'm afraid that...
I'm afraid that if we don't find a significant flaw in this testimony somewhere, the jury will pounce and find Mr. Natsume guilty.
Really feels like we've jumped into the fire here.
We didn't start the fire. It was always burning since the
The Japanese man did... I'm just gonna, go over all the stuff, because that's really all I can do in this situation. Japanese man did come to my chamber with tea brewed in a pot. Second book receipt. This is a bunch of Mr. Natsume's books on the 17th. This was your books. This was bourbon books. Natsume's Lodge. Okay... No, that's important.
See, but the thing is the fucking stain.
There's the stain around the 1 cup. Bar of soap. There's that. The torn piece, which is definitely gonna come in handy at some point in this trial. The fucking image of him being fucking dead. Cause of coma, ingestion of small, blah blah blah. We get the idea. Gas meter, blah 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 blah. And then our new handprints on the wall. And this motherfucker. And then this photo, which none of which is important, I would say. There's a man didn't get. Okay, we know that. That's true. 'Twas in my cup alone that the wicked miscreant secret. Okay, we're not gonna deny that. Whilst feigning distraction in our debate, ne'er did a drop of his own drink pass his lips. When he departed by and by, I did use the tea that remained in his cup to make my coins of ice. Thus
'Tis no surprise that poison be not found in the tea I did pour. See, I don't fucking... Okay, give me a sec. 'Twas in my cup alone that the wicked miscreant secretly poured his wicked poison. See, I'm really bothered about how this one has a ring around it and this one doesn't. Bar of soap. I mean, this isn't gonna fucking do anything. That's not gonna do anything. God, fuck this. Causing common ingestion of small quantity of strychnine, toxic effects present 30 minutes after ingestion. High likelihood of the substance having been mixed with tea the victim was drinking, but no sample could be obtained. Poisoning incident occurred at 1:30 a.m. on 21st February, assessed from the victim's pocket watch that appeared to have broken when the man collapsed after... I mean, I wouldn't argue that he put it in only one cup. Whilst feigning distraction in our debate, Nair did a drop of his own drink past his lips. That kind of... That kind of just proves his point if I were to present the... Because his own drink, I don't know which is Mr. Natsume's and which was Sham's. There is no T ring on the end of... Oh.
Objection!
Suck a dick! You claim that Mr. Natsume didn't drink a drop of tea on it in the... Okay, I didn't know that we knew which was which. Okay, if I knew that, it would have been so much easier. I'm dumb, leave me alone. But that's impossible. How? Chop logic? What is this, ye dark, ye clad fiend? The two teacups from the scene, one used by the victim and the other by the defendant, have a clear difference between them. One that represents incontrovertible proof.
Incontrovertible? That's a big word.
What difference? Look at the inside of the cups. Just here, there's a clearly visible ring. Yes, a tea ring, commonplace enough.
Indeed, such stains occur all too readily when one leaves tea in a cup for a while. That's how it fucking works.
And yet, Mr. Natsume's cup has no such ring.
Good lord, you're right! It's completely clean!
And prithee, sir, what makest thou of it? Makest? Exactly what Mr. Natsume told the court yesterday. The Japanese saying he quoted. Drink tea
while it's hot!
That's right. Yes. The jittery Mr. Natsume was true to his usual self that night and drank his tea in no time. If, as you claim in your testimony, he didn't touch a drop of his tea, a ring would have developed on the inside of his cup as well after the several hours the tea was left standing. In short, Mr. Shamspear, you're full of shit. You clearly lied to the court. Get thee to the nunnery.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna say fuck you.
Objection! Oh, one at a time, hold on. I made it especially loud. As a rule, I fill my hollow chalice up to 7 times during any one trial.
You might want to keep that information to yourself, dude.
He downed it as we said that. Yet on occasion, Tendium distracts me and I pour more times than I intend until the bottle is dry.
Your drinking habits are fascinating, but irrelevant and also concerning. This dude's just an alcoholic.
On the contrary, they illustrate the fickleness of human memory.
Are you? Hold on! Hold on! Are you genuinely trying to say that your own defendant, or not your own defendant, your own witness and your own fucking, like, the guy you put on the fucking stand, are you trying to argue that he cannot be trusted? Are you trying to argue that his memory is not trustworthy to the court? Because you're basically just saying, I put this guy on the stage, but fuck him, he's not worth our time. What the fuck is wrong with you, you goddamn plebeian?
To William Shakespeare.
Yes, my liege.
Liege? Hey, yo. You two in cahoots?
Though you previously stated that you made the coins of ice from the leftover tea in the accused cup, could it be that you were perhaps mistaken?
What the fuck are you...
Could it be that, yes, perhaps there was some tea remaining in the small teapot left at the sea?
There was a teapot at the sea?
Sir, please stop breaking your fucking cups.
A fact that had vanished from your memory until now.
Faith, my liege, thou art a magician. For verily, 'tis as though thou hast seen with thine own eyes that night.
What?
Forsooth, I was mistook. Did I plan to use tea from the Japanese fellow's cup? But lo, when I looked, 'twas empty. And thus did I use the dregs of that festered in the teapot, as my liege did suggest.
Objection! Fuck you and your colluding bullshit! And you've just suddenly remembered now that you made a mistake before. Are we just supposed to believe that?
Objection! Were you there? People's memories aren't perfect, my learned friend, which is why we rely on evidence instead.
You are a piece of shit, and you fucking know it, Van Zykes. I hope both sides of your pillow are warm, and I hope your fucking wine tastes like lemonade. How does that work? I don't know, but I hope it happens.
I hope your fucking wine bottle has strychnine in it.
But in any case, it makes no difference. The victim's most recent testimony tells us two things of no.
You can't say his fucking memory's bullshit, but also his testimony is stating, therefore, fuck you.
Firstly, that the poison was put into the victim's teacup only, and secondly, that this spoilt cup was not the source of the insipid ice coins that have bewitched this court.
Prosecution makes a fine summary of the facts.
Furthermore, that testimony remains valid and in full support of the established facts. In other words, I take my cape off! The inconsistency claimed by the defense simply does not exist.
No!
What does this mean, then?
I do declare it means there is no issue with the gas thief's testimony.
Apart from the bit about thieving gas, obviously.
My lords and...
Oh shit. I really just completely misread that.
Lords, ladies, and gentlemen of the jury, I do solemnly swear. After I did dine at Grubb's Grubbery Alehouse that night... Alehouse, fuck me, goddammit. Not did pass my lips the black tea given me by the Japanese, whose back be stooped as low as death.
And on what did you dine, sir?
Why, I did partake of my favorites. A broth, as wouldst be called soup, and a leaf, as wouldst be called salad.
An insalubrious a menu, as insalubrious a menu as the establishment where it was served.
But you gods will give us some faults to make us men. Willingly would I suffer what punishment 'tis fit to deserve a wicked thief of gas. But I pray ye wise and noble fellows ne'er forget the simple truth. That be one thing, and this be another. The fucking bullshit ass motherfucker. Jurors all, you, your humble servant Shamspear, doth entreat you. I totally didn't break that up in a weird way. Punish the Japanese fellow for his sins. My lord!
My lord! If I may speak, my lord. Yes, Mr. Foreman? I believe we may have been duped by that rotten defense law. Bitch! Fuck you!
By me? I do declare you may be right. We all know the waif there was making coins of ice to keep himself warm.
But this lawyer lad said if he's stealing gas, he deserves a dose of poison, eh? He's been leading us up the garden path, that's what he's been doing. I really never said anything like that.
But what we just heard from the victim there has opened our eyes again.
Oh, has it now?
We've reached a decision this time, and we won't be swayed from it.
You definitely will be. There's no fucking way in hell you aren't swayed from this.
The court has acknowledged the position of the jury foreman, and will duly hear the jury's findings.
But no! You can't, fucking bitches!
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you will state your decisions now. You know what they're going to do. Guilty, 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 guilty.
Guilty.
Thanks.
Guilty.
Thanks.
Guilty.
I appreciate all of you so much. I can't wait to make you all believe the opposite of what you currently believe. Fuck you, I'm using my right like I always am because there's no reason I would not. I hereby declare the jury to be in on one accord.
Oh, happy day!
Oh, he be dotting.
How is this happening? My lord, the defense asserts its right to carry out a summation examination because of fucking course we do.
Very well, the court upholds the defense's right.
Typical. My learned friend is unable to accept the obvious truth.
This trial will therefore enter its second summation examination immediately. Jurors, the court calls upon each of you to state the grounds upon which you find the defendant guilty of the crime of which he is charged. Get your asses ready, folks.
The jurors' contentions.
If I'm a man of logic, me, and having considered all the evidence, the defendant must logically be guilty. Fuck you.
I do agree that gas is far too expensive. I can quite understand why the man would want to avoid paying.
The stuff explodes and it can poison you. It's absolutely lethal, gas is.
Gas doesn't come for free. It costs a fortune to deliver it around the city and maintain the pipes.
Truth be told, the tea my wife stirs up for me is a little sketchy at times. If nothing else passed the victim's lips that night, there's no other explanation, is there? The gas.
I do feel that perhaps personal opinion about gas and its supply have influenced decisions somewhat. But never mind, I get fuck you.
No, you really should mind. Please mind.
No, it's really fine if he doesn't mind, actually, because I already have an idea.
The truth is, our counter-argument wasn't as unassailable as we'd hoped. And Mr. Shamspear was poisoned. There could be no doubt of that. Then how are we supposed to turn this around? I think we need to establish the method by which Mr. Shamspear was actually poisoned. Our only hope is to demonstrate that to the court and But that's surely almost impossible at this stage.
It's really not.
If we don't manage it, though, Mr. Natsume will
be found guilty.
No delays, counsel. Proceed with the summation examination.
All right, here we fucking go. Look at me and my little mouse friend. His name is Charles. That's canon now. Mouse friend's name is Charles.
All right, I think I already have an idea, but just in case I'm wrong, I'm saving. And then if I am wrong, we're gonna time travel. Call me time thief redoer because I don't know. I just wanted to make that joke again. Pit. Oh, wait, no, it makes me pit that specific statement. So let's do this. Let's pit you.
Objection!
Never mind. Those two statements are fundamentally okay. Never mind. Didn't happen. No proof. Don't watch the VOD. No proof. I guess we just press everything. Hold it! All the evidence, you say?
That's right, and there's no room for doubt. It's all pointing at the Japanese man with the big mustache.
Says the English man with the bigger mustache.
Which means we need to show the man some new evidence to make him change his mind.
If only we had that kind of evidence.
Don't worry, the summation examination has barely started, really. Perhaps there will be a shift in the situation that shows an existing piece of evidence in a new light.
Let's hope so. To start with, though, I need to find some way out of this deadlock. Do agree, blah blah. Hold it! This isn't the time or the place to be discussing the price of gas, madam.
But really, think of the injustice. Air is a gas and air is free. Why should Altamont gas cost money? It makes my blood boil. I can feel myself becoming more ruthless than ever.
This isn't the time or place to be ruthless either.
If I might interject here.
Ah, yes, madam?
Seems my fellow juror takes issue with the price of our company charges for gas. But it's precisely because the thieves like this man that the cost goes up. Oh, what a beastly man. That unkempt mustache, those hunched shoulders, poisoning tea and stealing gas, utterly forgivable.
No, Mr. Natsume isn't the one stealing the gas. I'll thank you not to go adding one on more crimes.
Mr. Natsume hasn't been poisoning tea either. Well, anyway, I've quite made up my mind. It's as made up as the price of gas.
The stuff explodes and it can poison you. It's absolutely lethal, gas is. I pressed the wrong bumper. Oopsies, daisies.
Hold it!
Hold it! Could we please talk about the poison rather than the gas, do you think, sir? Well, if you like, I mean, to be honest, I'd take poison over gas every time. You'd take poison? What I mean is, poison can only poison you. It doesn't explode, does it?
Goodness me, what are you talking about? Set him straight, please, lawyer man.
Well, it's certainly true that poison isn't prone to exploding. But I think you'll find poison also can't light or heat up a room. Ah! You're right! I hadn't considered that at all.
Young lawyer man.
Yes?
You have a good head on your shoulders. We could use someone like you as our company's legal representative.
Well, I wasn't expecting to pick up more business in the middle of a trial, that's for sure. Anyway, the point is, I haven't had the best experience with gas companies in the past. Okay. Gas doesn't come for free, it costs a fortune to deliver. Hold it! Can we please refrain from all this talk of gas?
There's an all-out attack underway here, in case you hadn't noticed, against my company's gas. And I'm supposed to sit here and take it, am I? I don't think so.
She's really buzzing now. It's funny because she's a bee.
All I've heard about our wonderful fuel is explosions and poisonings. What about electricity, What about getting electrocuted? What about that? A little explosion here and there is nothing in comparison.
And any explosion could hardly be described as nothing, madam. Nevertheless, the theft of your gas is deplorable.
My point exactly. But the gas thieves aren't even the worst of our enemies.
We far more devious reprobates to contend with on a daily basis, you know. More devious? Who, madam?
Other gas companies, of course.
other gas companies. Not quite what I was expecting, but we'll roll with it.
We generate gas and we deliver it to our customers fair and square.
Indeed, nobody is questioning that, madam. Altamount is an exemplary gas company. Jesus fucking Christ.
But there are other scrupulous fucking goddamn. But there are other scrupulous gas companies here in London that don't even have any gas at all.
What? But if they don't have any gas, how do they go about selling it to people?
You wouldn't think it possible, would you? But they steal our gas, you see, and sell that.
They steal your gas? How on earth is such a thing possible?
Gas companies like ours deliver gas to people's homes via a network of pipes. But these devious reprobates secretly disconnect our pipes and divert our gas into their own rotten pipes. Then they make a contract with the households supplied by those pipes and take money for the precious gas that's rightfully ours without us even knowing. They're diverting gas. Why am I giving Suzato a British accent? God damn it. They're diverting gas into their own pipes illegally. What a brazen form of theft. When we visit customers' houses to collect the money from their meters, we always have to check whether or not one of these devious companies has been up to its tricks.
What do you have to say about that, robo bitch?
Excuse me.
It had to lag. It had to lag at the fucking slam. God damn. Do you have something to say about that, juror number 3? Oh, golly, you mean me? I'm terribly sorry. I was just thinking to myself. I really did catch him off guard there. Thinking about what the lady next to you was saying, correct? Well, yes. Sorry, I had to do something. I had to mute my mic because I was burping. I just got a little riled about it recently, you see. Go on. An Altamount gas worker visited my house the other day to investigate the pipework. We need to ask for your cooperation while we carry out a secret check of your property, sir, the fellow said. So I let him in. And do you know what he did? I'm afraid I have no idea. Please tell us. He proceeded to take one of my lights off the wall. Then he grabbed the exposed mouth of the pipe and started blowing into it. What do you think you're doing, young man? You're giving away company secrets there. Oh, please, everybody knows, but it was very nearly the death of me, I can tell you. What do you mean? He's blowing into gas pipes? That doesn't feel safe. I'll explain if you don't mind. As I said before, these unscrupulous other gas companies connect their customers to our pipe network. Yes, but how does blowing into the pipes come into it? Obviously, there's gas in the pipes, and it's at a fairly low pressure. By blowing the air through the pipe, you can make the pressure drop temporarily. And if you do that, any lights connected to the same pipe will flicker for a moment.
Ah, I see. In other words, if upon blowing into the pipe, the lights of an adjacent property that has no contract with your company flicker, you can know that these devious scoundrels have been meddling with the pipes.
Exactly, my lord. That's it in a nutshell. It's the reason why we have teams of workers going around neighborhoods to investigate which lights flicker. The trouble is, the particular worker who came to my house didn't know the strength of his own breath, and blew down the pipe with all his might. And you can guess what happened, can't you? Well, if he blew hard, then... Wait, you mean... That's right, the lights didn't just flicker, they went out, along with the stove. Gas started pouring into the house. What is this? You're a robot, you don't fucking need gas. gas supply must have interrupted briefly because the man blew too hard, so the flames went out.
I'm afraid I yelled at the fellow. Are you trying to kill us all? I said, because I am a human who definitely needs to breathe oxygen instead of carbon monoxide or gas or whatever the fuck the chemical component for the gas is.
Not a very smart robot, are you?
So by disconnecting a lamp and blowing into the exposed gas pipe, it's possible to extinguish lamps and stoves connected to the same network of pipes. Then when the gas starts flowing again, it just silently seeps into the room. Mr. Naruhodo, I think perhaps...
Yes, this is almost certainly the clue we've been hoping for. Juror number 3, the defense requests that you amend your statement to include that information. Oh, well, if you like, I don't mind. Well, I do! That's our company's secret method of identifying the routes. Like I said, madam, it's widely known already.
Very well, juror number 3. You will amend your statement accordingly.
Yes, my lord, although I'm not really sure what the point of all this is.
Blow too hard into a gas pipe and you extinguish everything in the house. Then you're in real trouble.
So I pit that with...
This?
Objection! Okay, yeah, that was right. The two statements clearly contradict each other!
Good gracious! To whose statements do you refer, counsel?
Juror number 6. Did you hear what juror number 3 just said? I doubt it. He's old. What? Yes, of course. I'm not deaf. I heard him mumbling about something or other. I don't really know. Hearing aids, I don't think yet. There is another explanation here, I believe. Something besides Mr. Natsume's tea did, in a manner of speaking, pass the victim's lips on the night in question. Right? What explanation? I wonder... Did the police check the mouth of the gas pipe feeding the wall light at the scene to see if there were any traces of poison there? I was curious to see what your floundering would result in this time. But the mouth of a gas pipe? Scotland Yard have enough to do without exploring such irrelevance. Hold it! Hold it? What a piece of work is a man?
What are you trying to say, Mr. Shamspear?
What speakest thou? Prithee, is it not strange and strange? That is what I'd say to thee, sir.
I thought I'd be quite clear, but let me put it another way. The strychnine could have been on the mouth of the gas pipe that feeds the wall lamp in your room.
And that is how the poison came to enter your body.
Good lord!
That's a fucking stretch, even for Ace Attorney, I feel.
Are they tasty then, gas pipes?
Is that what he's saying?
Or is the gentleman suggesting that the poor man was so desperately hungry, he tried to fill his belly with gas? Perhaps no actress would perform a kiss scene with him, For shame, madam, speaking thy fancy. I assure you I'm not such a buffoon that I have to kiss pipes. Objection! Objection! Calm the fuck down. Fuck this glass. This is no summation examination. This is a farce.
No, it's a summation examination.
Fuck you. The prosecution will not stand for any more of my learned Nipponese friend's conjecture. To begin with, the lamp in the victim's room is high on the wall. In order to have placed his lips to the pipe that feeds it, he would have to be a contortionist. There are empty assertions. There is no possible proof that the man did as you say. I am so tired. God fucking damn it!
I just like to imagine that Van Zykes is just so fucking tired of Ryunosuke just constantly pulling bullshit after bullshit out he ass, and is just like just losing his mind with every bullshit statement he says that ends up being right.
it's true. I have no proof that Mr. Shamsphere put his lips to the pipe. Then why the fuck are you suggesting it? To piss you off?
I just like this bit.
However, I'm getting like, holy shit, I'm actually getting lightheaded. Give me a sec. That last scream really did a number on me. God damn. However, I can say with some certainty that on multiple occasions, Mr. Shamsphere has been doing something in front of that lamp on his wall. Bing! And I have evidence to prove it!
All right, you've got our attention, lad. I'd like to see how you can be so sure of yourself.
So would I. Let's see this evidence then. Now that I've got the jury's ear, I need to make this opportunity count. Can I just say, I am so fucking mad that the character I can voice the best in terms of like saying words correctly is the guy where I sound like a fucking robot. It's like the more I act, the less I can say words correctly. And the less I act, the more words I can say correctly. This is bullshit! I need to make this opportunity count. Urgh. This is the proof that time and time again, Mr. Shamsphere stood in front of his gas lamp. Oh. Take that! Take that! What the? These are... Wait, what are they called? Yes, skin prints that were found at the scene.
Skin prints, Counsel? I've never heard of such things. The Justice Ministry is currently assessing whether or not to permit fingerprints as evidence in court, however.
My lord, this is an exciting new forensic technique developed by the great detective, Mr. Herlock Sholmes. Maybe leave that out, Susato, because... It reveals all of the places that Shamsphere touched in his room. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, that's black magic, ain't it? Isn't it? Whatever, fuck it. I thought I said ain't. Well, if anyone could invent something like this, it's that great Sholmes fellow, that's for sure. I've heard great things. Really good things. I've heard a lot of things. I agree. This month's edition of Engineering Thumbs was quite fascinating. We found skin prints in many places that you would expect. On the table, on the costumes. However, Mr. Shamsphere has also... Oh, shit. However, Mr. Shamsphere also appears to have been touching some very unexpected places in his room. For example, here. Around the hanging picture there, indeed... Oh, shit.
Around the hanging picture there, indeed, multiple handprints appear to be visible.
Like a shit ton.
Well, I wonder. Could he have been appreciating the artwork, perhaps?
At first, my colleagues and I thought the same. No, it was just you. However, imagine standing with your hands where those prints are, and you would find yourself directly in front of... Ah!
I don't believe it.
The gas lamp! And there's a few handprints on the gas, too. Though the reason why isn't immediately obvious, clearly that Mr. Shamsphere has regularly been standing with his hands to the wall in front of that lamp. Right! What have you been up to, you nut? What the fuck? Well, I guess I've actually heard nut as an insult before, never mind. I'd ask the court to recall juror number 4's earlier statement. Me? What did I say? You said that blowing into a gas pipe would make the lights in the entire building flicker. Flicker? Flicker? I don't know why I had a stroke. And now if you recall juror number 3's statement... What? Me now? When the gas worker who visited his home blew with too much force into the pipe, it caused all the lights and gas in the gas stove to go out, and gas to start leaking into the rooms. Obviously, that incident was an accident. However, the simple fact is, if Mr. Shamsphere were to have blown hard into the gas pipe here in his room, he could have extinguished every other light and gas stove in the building at will.
Crikey!
Are you suggesting that the man purposefully caused the gas to...
Objection! All right, here we go. More wine. I'm going to need a lot of this today, apparently. Whilst I acknowledge that the prosecution is required to remain silent during a summation examination, I must toast my learned friend's utter disregard for the letter of the law.
What is the meaning of this, Lord Van Zykes?
The curious photograph, or whatever it is, presented by the defense, the so-called skin prints, clearly that cannot be accepted as a form of usable evidence in this case.
But it's an exciting new forensic technique developed by a great detective.
It's nothing.
Amit, I was about to take a drink. Hold on.
My brain got wires crossed and I was talking and about to take a drink at the same time, and then I caught myself.
It's nothing. A mere toy developed by an amateur sleuth with too much time on his hands.
Certainly, even research of this nature by the esteemed Mr. Sholmes cannot be recognized by the court as formal evidence.
Well, hold on. Let's say, for the sake of argument here, that we go along with that and we say it cannot be used as evidence. Can the jury not base their decisions on this even though it's not considered evidence? Because they all believe it and they're entitled to their own opinions. So would they not be allowed to be like, okay, so it might not be like actual evidence, but I think it is useful and I trust Sholmes. You know, they could totally just say like, they could totally say not guilty because they believe in this skin print stuff, right? Right? They totally could. Who gives a fuck?
But hold it. Please, my lord, if I may.
Mrs. Otto?
It was not the defense's intention to submit the skin prints as formal evidence. We merely wish to present the results of the great detective's investigation of the scene as a tool by which to explain a possibility to the ladies and gentlemen of the jury. And if the trial were to come to an end now, we should never learn the truth behind these mysterious handprints that everyone has now seen. I don't believe we can allow that to happen, and I'm sure the jurors would agree.
Hold it. You're right. Whether those strange handprints are a significant clue or not, it's down to us to decide. Exactly my point. They can just fucking decide. They can say, fuck the rules. If this, we trust this thing, so who gives a fuck?
Oh yes, I do declare the great detective's invention results sound absolutely fascinating, and I want to hear what that shady actor fellow has to say about these shady handprints.
Okay, we got two. That's good for now. We just need two more and we're set.
What's the matter with you two? That was foolhardy.
Well, I did say it, didn't I? And I don't like to break a promise.
No, wait! You heard his lordship. It's not fair to...
Fuck you, suck my dick. I do what I want. I've been around on this planet for too fucking long to give a shit about your laws.
Oh, well done, Mr. Naruhodo. If just one more juror changes his or her mind, Mr. Natsume's trial will have to continue.
Thank you, Mrs. Otto. But I couldn't have done it without you.
Oh, no, it was you who identified the clue after all. It is very much your success. Oh, shit-o-fucker, 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 shit-o-fucker.
Why, Mr. Shanspere, you seem to be losing your composure.
Just one more juror, Mr. Naruhodo. You can do it!
Boom. Very well. Continue, counsel. Fucking see if I give a shit.
Okay, so, a man of logic me, and having considered all the evidence, the defendant must logically be guilty. I'm very interested in the results of the great detective's invention at the scene. We're the ones who decide the evidence is worthy of consideration or not. Us, the jury. Gas doesn't come for free. It costs a fortune to deliver it around the city and maintain the pipes. Truth be told, the team okay, we never pressed this guy.
Hold it! Hold it, what do you mean it tastes funny?
You mean it's poisoned? That's right. It's happened a tidy few times now. Oh, shit.
This is most troubling indeed. It's always days like this. One like this. Holy shit, give me a sec.
So sorry about that. Jesus. I'm trying to catch my burps and my coughs and whatever I do, whatever noises I make, because I know there's people who don't like hearing that stuff. Anyways,
It's always days like this when it's fuck me. It's always days like this one when I don't get any wages. I get in at tea time, see? And I see her doing it. My what? Fucking? What? She gets the devilish look on her face and she slips some white powder into my cup. Holy shit. Wait. Julie, I'm gonna send you this VOD later. Remember what you looked up about strychnine? Wait! Wait! Yo, your wife's trying to kill you, man! Get out of there! What the fuck? And you drink it anyway? It was brought up proper. I was brought up proper. I was. If someone gives you a cuppa, you drink it. And what happened to you? What did it taste like? It was god awful, believe you me. Salty as hell. Guys, this is gonna be my final Ace Attorney stream. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Really, it's been an awesome time. What the fuck do you mean? Jeez, like, and now my Fugi's gone. Oh, it's back. I think. There it is. Okay. Dude, holy fucking shit, man. Just let that sink in.
Then I think perhaps what your wife put in your tea was salt.
You dumb motherfucker! No! So, she doesn't even care enough to poison me properly, eh? Unbelievable.
oh my fucking god, he's a dumbass. Oh, he's such a stupid motherfucker.
Let's move on, please.
I don't believe in breaking promises. We can't come to a decision while so much is up in the air.
Okay, so this is completely bullshit. This is stupid. Fuck you, juror number 5. You can suck my dick. You know what you did.
Gas doesn't...
See, I can only pick... these. And neither of them are anything special. I mean, I guess I'll press this again in the event that there's something new, but I don't know what the fuck. Can we please... Okay, this is the same shit. Hold on. Really buzzing now. Okay. We have far more devious. Okay, more devious. Who Adam? Other gas companies, of course. Other gas companies, not quite what I was expecting. Indeed, nobody's blah 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 blah. Other companies, blah 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 blah. We've already read all this. You wouldn't think it's possible, would you? But they steal our gas and sell that. Got blah blah blah. Do some make contract household. Blah blah blah. They're putting gas into their own pipes illegally. When we visit a customer's house collecting money from meters, we always have to check whether or not one of these devious companies has been up to its tricks. Okay, I think it's gonna be new now. I had no idea. It's almost unbelievable. It might seem unbelievable to you, but it's happening all the time, right here in the capital. It's very difficult selling something you can't see, you know? It's difficult indeed.
Kind of fucked up the delivery, but that's fine. Thank you, that will do.
What? No, stop, no, go back, go back, go back. Arriba, stop!
Clearly, this is a very involved subject, but I feel we have digressed rather too much already.
I concur. Though if my learned friend wishes to become an expert in gas, I believe the subject will suit him well. To your new career in nothingness. Damn!
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your thanks. You will turn your attention to the next juror's assertion, please, counsel.
There's nothing. There is nothing. There's nothing to go on. This guy is a moron who thinks salt is strychnine. I can't do anything with the people who are already on my side. And this guy's just like, I'm a man of logic, blah, blah, blah. Let's do it again, I guess. God damn. All the evidence you said? Oh, I never processed him? Also, hello. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Eledici? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but welcome to the stream. Hello.
That's right. And this, okay, I'm gonna restart this bit because I didn't fucking read any of it because I thought
we already did this. Okay. All the evidence you say?
that's right, and there's no room for doubt. It's all pointing at the Japanese.
Oh no, I did do this because he was an Englishman with the bigger mustache. Yeah, I did this part. But the defense just... Oh, never mind, there's more. But the defense just demonstrated another possible explanation for the events on the night in question. What do you make of that?
What's your so-called skin prints?
It's an exciting new forensic investigation technique developed by the great detective himself. Enjoying the game? Yeah, I am, actually. I actually am. It's just like, it has like, you know, some like Ace Attorney moments where it's like very stupid logic, but I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying it. I like that the first game like has unanswered questions that are answered in this game. I really like that they planned ahead with that. I think it's a very interesting way to do this sequel. The numerous handprints on the wall are clearly out of the ordinary. And if Mr. Shamspear had indeed put his mouth to the gas pipe on the night in question, it can't be denied that there's a possibility that that's where the poison was.
Well, yes, I won't deny that it's playing on my mind. But as the prosecution rightly says, we should pay no heed to unacceptable forms of evidence. And besides... Yes? Standard Moon logic moments. The sequel is definitely better overall, I'd say. Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten far enough into the sequel to say it's better, per se. But I think it definitely adds to the experience of the first game, I would say. Also, I love the moon logic. Even if the fellow has been up to some mischief with the gas pipe dozens of times before, doesn't mean he got up to the same shenanigans on the night in question, does it?
Oh.
If you can't make your gas better than that, I'm afraid I can't change my stance.
You do make a very valid point, sir. What? No, please don't go back. Please don't go back. That's true. Perhaps I was a little hasty. No, wait, come on!
Look, you've got your chance here, haven't you? So it's time to prove your theory. If you and your Japanese cohorts can, that is.
Just leave our nationality out of this, please! God damn! Mr. Naruhodo, if we can't substantiate our position, I'm afraid the jurors that changed their minds before may very well change them back. What can I do? Is there any more proof I can give here? I'm gonna look before it asks me to make a decision.
I mean, that's not gonna. The death of a convicted burglar stolen by causes in the other money. He had been suffering with fever since the end of October. Alerted the shots of his fellow cellmate. Medical staff arrived to find him already dead. Well, that doesn't really fucking help much. Victim's medical report. I mean, this doesn't really help either. Or mirror that dispenses gas at the time a coin is inserted that time. The box sports a very strong lock and there's a tiny hole hidden photographic print found. Crime scene photograph. Is there anything fucking here that could... The hole in the wall, maybe? But I doubt it. Let's just see. What proof can I give here? Can I show that Mr. Shamster really did blow down the gas pipe? Can't prove it. I can present evidence. I have supporting tests. I feel like supporting testimony might be my best option here, but I have no idea. No, in truth, I don't have evidence to support my theory. However, there is witness testimony that substantiates it. What's that testimony? This is incredible! Whose testimony? Yes, it's all connected. Everything is linked. A person whose testimony revealed details about the gas in the Garadeb residence that night. Namely, Garadeb, right?
Take that!
Right? Well, Mr. Foreman, does... Nope. Nope. Oh, I don't think he was listening. Rest assured, counsel, I shan't let such nonsensical answers go without penalty. I thought I got away with it. A witness who spoke about the gas on the night in question. Yes, there was someone. Who was it? Well, we've only had 2 witnesses, right? I thought 2, but obviously I chose the wrong person. Okay, so okay. Oh, wait, it was it was fucking, Popeye. It was this guy, right?
Hold it!
Just gonna skip everything, blah, blah, blah. We already know. Da, 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 da. We already read all this. We don't need to read it again, but I'm sure that it was... Okay, it's either B-Man or, Soseki. Either way, I feel like both are kind of a good option. Doesn't mean blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Da 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 da. Actually, I'm just gonna see if I'm choosing the right. Yeah, okay, I'm choosing the right fucking like thing. I just wanted to press the story mode just to see I wasn't, you know, fucking digging into a dead end or some shit. This is incredible. Whose testimony? It's either... I want to go B-Man.
Take that!
God fucking... Okay, then I'm just gonna pick... Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fucking press Soseki. If I get it wrong, I'm just gonna tell the game to pick for me, and then I'm gonna save. Did I save beforehand, like before doing that? Hold on, load. 132 for... No, I didn't. Oopsies, oopsies. Okay, then I will save when I get it right. Because I don't want to, like, cheat fully. Can't be denied that there's a possibility. I don't like that I have to keep going back to this fucking point over and over and over again. Leave your nationality out of this and desire if we can't substitute our position, blah 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 blah. What can I do? What proof can I give here? Can I show the Mr. Shanger? Did blow down the gas pipe on the main question? I have supporting testimony. I'm gonna pick Sazeki, and then if I get it wrong, I'm just gonna have the game tell me who it is because I'm a stupid, stupid fool. Person.
It wouldn't be olive green. Why would it be olive green?
If I get it wrong, I'm just gonna have the game. Oh, never mind. It was. I'm so.
Game, can you not say obviously when I get it wrong like twice beforehand? That's fucking mean and I'm not happy about it.
Obviously, I'm talking about the defendant, Mr. Soseki Natsume himself.
The defendant?
At the very beginning of the proceedings here in court yesterday, Mr. Natsume said the following. Okay, in my defense, it's been a fat minute since I played.
My lodgings! There's been a whole series of strange happenings in my lodgings! Even on that fateful night it happened! When I returned from Mr. Shamspear's room, I lit my gas stove and climbed into bed, but before long, the stove went out, and somebody tried to kill me!
Okay. On the night in question, the defense. Okay, I'm gonna save real quick. I'm not gonna stop stream. Honestly, I just want to keep going. I'm just genuinely having a good time doing this. I'm genuinely just having a good time. On the night in question, in the defendant's room, I didn't even finish that fucking sentence. On the night in question, the gas in the defendant's room went out. So I asked the court, was that a mere coincidence or not? Good golly! So that Shamspear fellow blew air into the gas pipe to make the man's stove go out on purpose?
Now hold your horses there. What would he do that for? To kill him.
Mr. Foreman?
What the? What is it, man? Don't scream at me. I'm very nervous.
We cannot allow judgment to be passed while this doubt remains. It's true that I don't have conclusive evidence yet. However, you must surely agree there is more to this than there is more to this case than meets the eye. I cannot speak English. Fuck. Urgh.
Fair enough. Like I said at the outset, I'm a man of logic, first and foremost. Boom!
I think, honestly, I'm just going to keep going until the next to be continued. I think that'll be good. Because either that's going to be, like, the end of the trial, or it's going to be, like, relatively soon here, I'd imagine. So it's one of the two, and I'm down to keep going. Also, honestly, though, I might just finish the entire trial. What the fuck words just came out of my... Trialer? Trialer! Okay. Therefore, the defense calls for the trial to continue. 4 out of 6, bitch.
As the defense has rightfully indicated, the summation examination has been concluded with a majority of jurors altering their decision. 2 jury members now call guilty, 4 now call not guilty. Therefore, the jury's opinions is conflicted, and in accordance with the law of this land, I hereby order the continuation of this trial.
Woo!
Mr. William Shamspear!
My lord, how can thy humble Shamspear serve thee? Also, I just want to point out, I love how... When I started playing the first game, the voice I gave, or is it your lord? My lord, whatever he is, the judge in Britain. I gave him the voice of Rockstar Freddy, and now it's become more like, not violent, but it's become more like more serious in a way, which I find very interesting as just a development of the voice.
What say you in response to the various revelations made during the summation examination?
So God mend me, I do solemnly swear. I recall aught of either, the lamp or the pipe. But your handprints have made a tidy mess all over the wall there. How'd you explain that, eh? Fuck this bottle. Ow!
I am done with this. The dignity of this great courtroom has been sullied enough already. Juror number 5. Me? As I went to some pains to point out already, a print from the self-professed detective's toy has no place in a British court of law. As such, whether or not this man did indeed stand before the gas lamp with his hands against the wall remains at this time unestablished conjecture. You would all do well to remember that.
Objection.
Objection! Fuck you and your bullshit! But the prosecution must concede that it would be extremely simple to verify. Just order the mouth of the gas pipe feeding... What? Oh, just order the mouth of the gas pipe feeding the lamp in Mr. Shamspeare's room to be examined. If there are traces of poison there... Objection! Oh my god, what appears to be extremely simple is my Nipponese friend's mind. You'll recall that in order to check for the presence of poison in the tea, some remnants of the tea were required. Yes. Therefore, it should be beyond your wit to imagine that even if poison were to have been spread on the pipe, it would have been completely evaporated by now, making any analysis impossible. I didn't think of that.
In any case, counsel, I fail to see what could possibly have motivated the man to do as you described. Why on earth would this fellow have wanted to blow air into the gas pipe work where he lived, motherfucker?
There's only one possibility that I can think of, and that is to use the leaking gas to commit murder.
Oh, we're just going balls a-swinging with that one. Order! Order! Counsel, precisely whose life do you propose this man was plotting to end?
The answer couldn't be simpler. Now we've unraveled the mystery this far. I think they meant to say thus far, but whatever. I'm saving. I'm afraid.
What, you want me to lie to you and say I'm not afraid? I'm afraid.
Mr. Shamspeare wanted to end the life of...
Take that!
A gas lamp. If a gas lamp were to go out, it would be noticed immediately, of course. But a gas stove, on the other hand, could be silently extinguished by the killer without anyone noticing. I lived around those parts myself, so I know what it's like. I can tell you, trying to sleep without the stove lit is pretty much suicide. You freeze to death in no time. Mr. Garadeb, the landlord, has a large fireplace in his part of the residence on the top floor. In other words, it wasn't the landlord, but a fellow lodger whose life Mr. Shamspeare was trying to end.
Outrageous!
I'm talking, of course, about the defendant!
He's reminiscing on the murder. I just saw you now. If I did sooner, I would have raided you, my man.
Honestly, Chili, I was gonna raid you if you were still streaming by the time I was done here. I was gonna raid you, so feelings mutual, I guess. But you're all good, Chili. It's all good. Also, Chili, I don't know. Yeah. Also, Chili, I don't know if you saw, or did I DM it to you? I don't think I did. I uploaded my perspective. Ah! I forgot that I had that set up. Who followed? I did not see it. Streamlabs, tell me. Oh, Chili, thank you for the follow. But I finished I uploaded the VOD for the why are words not escaping my face? The Operation Tango collab we did. I uploaded that on my channel and I tagged you, so I think you should have gotten it. I'll send it to you on Discord real quick. Who is messaging me? Fuck off. I'm streaming. Okay. Let me send this to you real quick. I haven't done the editing thing. I just uploaded the VOD. I just want to send it to you. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to screaming at myself. But I love that Shamspeare is just reminiscing on the murder attempt. He's like, oh yes. Good times, good times. I blew into that thing so that he would fucking suffocate, you know, good times. Mr. Natsume isn't the villain in this case.
He's the victim this man was trying to murder! Good gracious!
Damn. Objection, really? You're just pulling that out your ass. The accused is actually the aggrieved. Interesting. However, the fundamental facts of the case remain unchanged. Namely, that the accused is the aggressor here. What? How can you still claim that? Let us indulge your fancies for a moment and assume that there was indeed poison on the mouth of the gas pipe. The question that then arises is who put it there? Who did put it there? He said nothing! The only logical conclusion is that the person responsible was aware of this man's trickery with the gas supply and his intent to kill.
Yes, that would indeed seem logical.
Where are you going with this?
If the assailant were unaware, how would he or she have known to lace the end of the gas pipe with poison?
So now we must ask, I just completely forgot to do the voice! That's the second time that's happened. So now we must ask, how could anyone have known of Mr. Shamspeare's murderous designs? You mean to suggest? Naturally, the sole possible answer to that question couldn't be more obvious. Only the man whose life was being threatened could possibly have known. Do the funny voices, fan. Okay, Chili, there were 2 times, like, including what just happened, there were 2 times where I was, like, voicing a character, and I just forgot to do the voice, and I just read the fucking thing. I'm getting so into the story that I'm just forgetting, oh, right, I have to entertain. Only the man whose life was being threatened could possibly have known. What? In other words, the person who put the poison on the gas pipe in what was a clear retaliatory attempt can only have been the accused, Mr. Soseki Natsume. Whatever Mr. William Shamspeare may or may not have contrived to do, he was nevertheless the victim of a potentially lethal poison attack. And the only person who could possibly have perpetrated that attack is the accused Mr. Natsume. Oh god, he's doing the pose. The defense counsel's theorizing has failed to avert suspicion from the accused. Far from it. In fact, now that a clear motive for the poisoning has been successfully established. Has it though? I mean, yeah, it does kind of sound bad, but I still feel like it's more logical to assume that the poisoning... Oh, wait, never mind. No, yeah, you're entirely right, because the poison... Yeah, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, like, okay, but, like, the poison could have been, and then yeah, okay, alright. I'm dumb! In fact, now that a clear motive has been for the poisoning has been successfully established, that suspicion is greater than ever. Would you not agree, my Nipponese friend? Die! I got to do is scream. Let's go. Humana. Oh god, they're all... Oh, this is not good. Hey, Soseki! Hey. How did he manage to turn that around on me so rapidly? Mr. Naruhodo, you must respond! Otherwise, the members of the jury may very well change their leanings against us again. And this may be our last chance to gain the advantage. What advantage? Well, it would seem that somebody put poison on the gas pipe in Mr. Shamspeare's room. So we must name that person now and absolve Mr. Natsume of guilt. You mean, name the true culprit? I know it might sound impossible, but if we fail to do that, I have no doubt that Mr. Natsume's fate will be sealed once and for all. As it happens, one possible culprit does come to mind. The evidence, the poison, it's all pointing to a particular person now. It is? The prosecution calls for the jury to consider their leanings again. I trust you'll make the correct choice this time, Mr. Foreman.
Do you have a mouse on your shoulder? Yeah, no, I've named him Charles. I have a little buddy named Charles. I didn't even read that! I didn't read what the fucking foreman was saying! You distracted me, Chili! Fuck you! No, I'm kidding. Hold on, before I do that, hold on.
What? Oh, don't worry. We know exactly what. Objection! Boom, boom, boom.
There is one other person who I believe could have been involved in all of this.
The true culprit of this crime. The true culprit?
A term found only in second-rate novels featuring third-rate great detectives, my Nipponese friend. But why not? This farce has gone on for so long already, I see no reason to cut it short before its disappointing climax.
Yeah, it's been going on for 2 hours and almost 30 minutes, 23 minutes. Thank you.
Tell us, my learned Nipponese friend, what is your latest theory? Who is the so-called true culprit of this crime?
Bro, I got no fucking idea. Did Van just call you a nipple?
My Nipponese friend!
It wouldn't be... There's no reason for it to be Olive. We know it's not Suzato, Iris, or Shomes. We can throw them out. Wouldn't be Soseki. Wouldn't be Gregson. We're already asserting it's Shamspear, but that wouldn't make any fucking sense. Sean Garadeb. It wouldn't be Garadeb. Why would it be Garadeb? Why would Garadeb try to kill a tenant? He did seem kind of nervous, though. Fuck, dude. This is so... I mean, why would either of these people want to kill? And you're dead, so I don't think you're the answer. I'm genuinely perplexed here, because I have... Why would she want to kill him? Wait. He might have just been doing his job and accidentally murdered? Okay, so how did you say the victim died? The victim died through, Well, here's the thing. There is no victim. This was the victim. This guy was poisoned and we thought he was a corpse, and then he magically stood up. And then... I'm gonna say it's him, but like out of accident.
Take that!
Okay, maybe I'm foolish.
You claim this person to be the true culprit.
Okay, I was a little wrong. I'm not taking that L. Actually,
Fucking fine.
highly suspicious, I would say, yes.
Perhaps my learned nipple friend, you should turn those wide eyes of suspicion on yourself. What? For it seems to me that your reckless reasoning makes you far more than anyone else you could name. A very dangerous man indeed.
Yeah! Mr. Naruhodo, please, you must concentrate.
I was trying to!
Then you must concentrate harder.
Harsh.
Who is the so-called true culprit of the crime?
Garrideb?
Take that! Alright, I'm just gonna reset. Hold on, we're resetting. Records, load. Well, they said there's some gas-based thing involved, right? Yeah, but... the gas-based thing, I can't even look at the evidence, so I can't show you the thing. But the whole gas-based thing was... someone blew into the gas pipe where one of the things was, which caused all of the gas stuff, including a stove, to turn off, which was going to cause Soseki, our defendant, to die. So now we're just trying to pin it on someone, and they've already said that it's... would it be... take that! Yeah, that'd be dumb. Why did I do that? Shut up, game. I know I'm wrong. You don't have to fucking tell me. I know. It's not Garrideb. It's not Shamspear. It's not Aedron. It's not Quinby. We're not about to blame a ghost, right? Take that! That's what I fucking thought. Why not pick the wrong answer and then look at the evidence? You're so right. Okay. So. This bit right here, where the lamp is, right? He took off the lamp and blew into this bit, which caused everything to blow or not blow up, but like, if you blow too hard, it causes everything gas in this house to fuck up and like die. And Soseki, which is this guy, our defendant, testified earlier that he almost died because he turned his stove on, or not stove, yeah, stove on for like heat, because if you don't have that, you're gonna fucking freeze to death. And he almost died to gas poisoning. So now we're trying to fucking gather who the fuck did the blow. Who blowed? All right, we're gonna go back. I almost want to pick like, I almost want to turn on the story mode thing, just to like give me a fucking answer. Because there's no reason it would be Olive. She has basically no relevance to this fucking case. Why would Soseki kill himself? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would he attempt to kill himself? Well, in hindsight... take that! Yeah, okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm gonna keep doing this. If anyone gets mad at me for like cheating the system, we've all done it. Olive has no relevance to the case, basically. Soseki did not kill himself. Gregson is basically irrelevant until the murder actually, or the attempted murder actually happened. We've already confirmed it's not Shamspear. We've already confirmed it's not Gregson. Why the fuck would it be Baron Van Zykes? We've already confirmed it's not Adrian B. Meterman. Why would Quinby do it? She was never there. She was never at the fucking place. And that's a ghost. And it wouldn't be Susato, it wouldn't be Iris, and it wouldn't be Herlock. Fuck it, at this point I'm just gonna click everyone. At this point I'm just gonna click, you know, fuck it. Fuck it. You know what? Anyone, you can call, dude, I got no fucking idea. Game, tell me who it is. Take that! Fucking what? What? She has no relevance. Fucking fine, whatever.
The name of the person responsible for the poison that afflicted Mr. Shamspear is, I believe, Miss Olive Green.
Miss Olive Green. Miss Olive Green. I do feel as though I've heard that name in the recent past, Council, but I don't recall where.
That's such bullshit. Van is like, you were literally just listing everybody we've spoken to in the past few days. Yeah, well, you got anybody? Miss Olive Green, the woman from 6 days ago. The victim in the recent case of stabbing on Raya Road. The incident of which Mr. Natsume was arrested. I hasten to add.
Oh, of course, yes, Miss Green. She was left comatose for some 3 days, I believe, but I hear she's regained consciousness 2 days ago.
And I hardly need to remind the court that Mr. Shamspear's poisoning took place 3 days ago. Given that the woman was lying comatose in a hospital bed at the time. Also, no relevance equals importance later, dude. Visual novel logic. Dude, I know, but... Chili, shut up. Given that the woman was lying comatose in a hospital bed at the time, she appears to have a rather fine alibi. True, on the night that the incident occurred, Miss Green was in hospital, unconscious. So on the face of it, it would seem that she couldn't be possibly responsible, but still. My colleagues and I visited Miss Green in hospital yesterday, and we found her to be possession of a bottle of poison.
Good gracious! She had poison?
And there is another fact that links Miss Green to this case as well. The defense requests that she be brought to the witness stand in order to explain the details to the court.
Tell me, Mr. Shamspear.
My lord, pray, what it be thy bidding?
Are you acquainted with Miss Green?
Eh? No, never heard of her. We drop the formalities. Judging by the look on Mr. Shamspear's face, I think perhaps he genuinely doesn't know her. At least not by name. As the voice of Her Majesty's prosecution here, I adhere to my word. We will see my learned Nipponese friends fast through to its conclusion. I appreciate that. Thank you for once you're not a prick. The prosecution requests a short recess, my lord, in order to subpoena the witness and bring her here.
Yes, Miss Olive Green.
Indeed, my lord. 1 hour should be sufficient. Okay, I'm probably gonna call it here then, honestly.
Very well, I grant the request.
Excellent.
I hope. The defense has made a most extraordinary accusation, I must say. But at the present time, I feel the prosecution's argument remains largely uncontested. Uncontested, whatever, fuck you. Accordingly, I'm afraid that the defendant and his culpability remain the sole subject of this court's attention. Thank you, counsels. We reconvene in 1 hour. Court is adjourned. And by 1 hour, I mean, I don't know, at minimum 1 day. It's not guaranteed it'll be a day, but to be continued, I'm gonna call it there.
I don't know why I'm still doing the voice. I'm gonna call it there. I'm going to call it there for the stream. Save my progress. And then I am going to be done with the attorney. That is great. So, yeah. It was actually a really like, that was so fucking... That was so weird. Like, towards the end, the fact that it just sort of... I don't know. That was... Huh. I still have a lot of thoughts that I don't think I'm going to be able to process. Great case if only I saw it. I mean, I'm going to put the VOD up soon. So, like... Or at the very least, the VOD will be up on... Twitch. You can watch it. I don't know when I'm going to have it on... I don't know when I'm going to have it on YouTube. Probably within the week, but I don't know like a specific date because I have the last stream scheduled to come out
Like, I think on Wednesday or something. I don't remember. Regardless, it'll come out after this case we just did. So, with that out of the way, can I raid anyone? Is there anyone to raid? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end stream. That's gonna be the height of it. Thank you so much to everyone who came by. I really appreciate it. This was a long stream because normally I do like an hour stream, and this time I decided to do I've been streaming for 2 hours. This is a long one compared to the streams I normally do. So yeah, it was good to actually do a longer stream. So I would love to do more streams that are like really long. So, yeah. Actually, shit, I could. Chili, who did you raid? Because I can just raid whoever you raided. Hold on, I'm gonna find out right now. Because you're hosting them, right? Or did you just... Okay. I'm gonna raid them then. If I can fucking find them. Larry VD. Found him! Alright, start the fucking raid. Alright, ready to raid. Say hot dog in a tortilla when you get there. I will. Well, you're gonna be there too, so you can explain things. All right, goodbye. I don't know if that actually ended my stream. I don't think it did, so I'm just gonna